I'm probably not going to sleep tonight. Like, all this is black tea. I'm in trouble here, really. Hello, hello. Today I am going to do a taste test of 8 of the most popular Valencian bubble tea shops. I have one little thing that I've planned for today as well, and I'm super excited about it. Let's go. I've just remembered that there's one more, quite important, so we're going to do 9. The first one is going to be the bubble tea shop that I went to in my very first video. I put them all into my backpack and then we'll try them all at home. The second place is Sugar Tea, where I went with my dear friends who visited me in November. Some of them are not secured well enough, and I already know that I'm going to have to wash my backpack afterwards. Now we're going to Yucha and Infraganti, and they are literally opposite to each other, almost. There are 3 left, but before going to the next one, I'm going to do the thing. Don't worry, Mom, I didn't get a tattoo. I just got 3 piercings in my ears. Here, this one, and here, 2. That's another thing. Uh-oh. The next bubble tea shop is closed. That's a bit unexpected. And why? According to Google Maps, it should be open right now, so I don't know what happened. And it's quite a shame because it's quite a good one. I went there after my thesis defense. You can go watch that. Well, so we'll have 8. Apparently, the new one has not been opened yet. We'll just do 7. So there's the next one, closest to my house, ahead of us. Before starting the test, I drank some apple vinegar water, because vinegar water before your meal may reduce the glucose spike to up to 30%, and had some tuna salad with black rice and some veggies. To make this test more accurate, In each place I asked for the same thing, which was the most original classic one they have. In Spanish it's la más clásica. In some of them, when they asked me for sugar, I asked for a normal amount to just see what they consider normal amount of sugar. What is original bubble tea? Well, it's black tea with milk and tapioca balls. Some of them prepare tapioca balls, keeping them in a syrup, which makes them more tasty, and some of them just give you the tapioca, which tastes like paper. So I think it's also important to know. I would like to do it the order I bought them. So first is high tea. Here you can definitely taste the black tea. Guess what? My phone storage got full in the middle of sugar tea, and I've already done wobble and moment tea without realizing. I have to do this again. I think about sugar tea, I said that the taste is really authentic. Tapioca balls are really similar to high tea. They're maybe a little softer, but just tiny little bit. So that was sugar tea, and now to wobble. I feel so bad because with this one I managed to do this perfect, like sound, and it went in perfectly, and well, it skipped you. I'm really grateful for wobble, infraganti and yucha, I think it's yucha, the last one, for having this type of packaging, like entirely closed ones, because the other four, they did quite a mess with my backpack. Like, this does not serve the purpose a bit. So yeah, with wobble, I'm going to try it once again. The tea is definitely the strongest. For me, it's maybe even a bit too strong, but the tapioca balls are a little softer. They are like nice, but also there's no flavor to them. As you can see, wobble and infraganti, they do have small option, because the rest of them, they only have medium and big. With this test I wanted to drink as little as possible, so I wanted the smallest possible size. It also hit me a second ago that I'm probably not going to sleep tonight. Like, all this is black tea. I'm in trouble here, really. Let's move on to moment bubble tea. It's definitely the sweetest one so far, but the tapioca balls, I think, I'm sure, they have been immersed in some sort of syrup, like toffee, I think. So the balls are quite nice here. I think the best so far. And they are also like spongy and like a jelly, but in a good way. I feel the sugar kicking in, my heart. Yucha. I think I've never been to Yucha before. Yes. Sugar level, very similar to moment. So also for me, a little too sweet maybe. As for normal amount of sugar, the tapioca balls are a bit too hard. But it's got this really nice, creamy aftertaste, like a little chewing session here. The worst thing happened. The video stopped again, right when perfectly. Oh my god. if you do it set for the second time, it just doesn't work. Infraganti, as you can see, is of darkest shade of all of them, but I really am hoping that it's not going to be this super strong. I really do hope the color comes from some sort of syrup. Oh, no, right, okay. This one is interesting. It's not similar to the others I had. The tea is strong, but what stands out the most is this kind of a little bit burnt taste, maybe aftertaste, but it's very present, a little burnt. I don't know where it comes from. When it comes to sweetness, it's like in the middle compared to the others. Also, tapioca balls are entirely different. They are not chewy, they are like noodles consistency, like pasta. It's definitely something else. This one is just less milky, and that's where the color comes from. Now from, I would say, the least milky, we go to the most milky one. It was perfect, like it's difficult to look for the black tea in this one. In some of them, in Wobble, especially in the three first ones, the black tea was really detectable, whereas this, it's not in this one. And there's this very weird, I mean, it's good, it's a good taste, but it's not the taste of black tea. I don't know what it is. But the tapioca balls are just of perfect consistency. They don't taste like paper, perfectly chewy, but no, you don't have to, work for them. With the taste, something's like, it's just interesting. I would say it's an interesting taste. It's different than all of those. It's the weirdest one. It tastes like something, but it's not bad. Definitely the least sweet one is, surprisingly, sugar bubble tea. Wobble, for me, the black tea is too strong. Those two are creamier. That's the taste test for you guys right here. I hope you liked it. My stomach is right now full of bubble tea, and I need to lie down for a while. It's so much caffeine and sugar and just liquid in general. Just a little update. It's 4:30 in the morning and I still haven't fallen asleep. The thing is, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink black tea, really. I only drink matcha and before noon, so I don't know who gave me this idea and why I gave myself else for the idea. Just pray for me right now. It's so bad. Hi, it's Maria from the future. It's been a week, let's say, and the newest place that was still under construction when I was filming, it opened up. I decided to try their tea. Obviously it's the most classic one, and it's actually quite good. It's more on the sweet side, but not so much, like kind of very nicely, and it's got the chewiest tapioca balls of them all. About the chewiness, is quite interesting because I had to keep the bubble teas in my fridge for a few days. That's when I was drinking them one by one, and it turns out that the less chewy they are, the older they are. So it results that the chewiness level is correlated with the freshness. Right now it's really the end of the episode, so thank you and I'll see you in the next one.